I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, at least we're on a 4-game win streak after a win over the Brooklyn Americans. Now we sit 1 point out of first place and have 2 games to get 2 points to take over the St. Louis Eagles for first place in the league. So for the first try to get those 2 or more points, we head to Winnipeg to face the Jets. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Winnipeg on the first line is Barrett Hayden, Dylan Larkin, and Mitch Marner. On their second lines, Gary Roberts, Shane Wright, and Patrick Laine. On the third lines, Landon Slager, Kasperi Kotkaniemi, and Darcy Tucker. And on the fourth lines, Giovanni Smith, Silaps Jr., and Philip Bystead. On defense, on the first pair is Chris Pronger with J.J. Moser. On their second pair is Pavel Mintyukov with Artyom Levshunov. And on their third pair is Aaron Kiviariu with Spencer Gill. Starting in net is Logan Thompson, with Gillies Maloche backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Neil Hemming, Jacob Philberg, and Lassie Boulias. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Alexander Burrows, Eric Lindros, and Lanny McDonald. On their second lines, Andrew Ladd, Brock Nelson, and Todd Bertuzzi. On the third line, Zach Hyman, Vincent Danfus, and Glenn Murray. On the fourth line, Bob Probert, Philip Kurashev, and Mark Parrish. On defense, on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair, Ivan Provorov with Michael Kesselring. And on the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Tyler Myers. Starting in net is Dominic Hasek, with Archer Selov backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Ken Linsman and Sheldon Surrey.
Already a winning record on this road trip. They'll try to close it out with an exclamation mark here tonight on EA Sports. Opening face-off just moments away. The Leafs win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Long pass across the ice. Here's a short pass to Larkin. Winnipeg's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And the puck's kicked free. Oh, and a nice play to free up the puck there. Quick feed to Lindros. And he takes the feed. And now he moves it to Marner. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Winnipeg's in on the offensive attack now. Shot! Denies him!
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
And he serves it across to Bertuzzi. Puck scooped up by Nelson. Tosses it to Bertuzzi. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Toronto's got the puck. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Sends it over to Bertuzzi. Takes the feed. Blocked in traffic. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Winnipeg's got it in the defensive zone. With the steal. And some good footwork to kick it away. Takes a shot and makes the save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Kakaniemi's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Slides it back to the blue line. Moves it to Hyman. Puck dumped in. The Jets have it against the wall. Toronto's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Misses a golden opportunity there.
Oh, that's a really tough shot. You know, he'll be frustrated with it, James, but I really like the position he got to. I mean, it's hard work to get to the middle of the ice, and he gets there with good timing.
Winnipeg's crossed the line and on the attack. And that one's turned away. Toronto's got the puck along the wall.
Hasek's made an incredible save right there, and it's kind of status quo. He's had such a consistent presence in the net all season long, as indicated by his save percentage. His team's in the win column. Can't do much more than give your team a chance.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. And off the draw, they win possession. And he takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to McDonald. And that one's picked off. Picked up along the boards by McDonald. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Gill's got it in the defensive end. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Lindros has been called for cross-checking.
That'll always be a call. If you extend your arms and cross-check, you're serving too.
The Jets get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
An opportunity here to go up by one on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
And the puck clears the zone. Winnipeg's gained possession along the boards. Sends it in front. And that goes off a stick and off target. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. McDonald's ready for the try as they continue to be shorthanded here. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Roberts works the puck in his own zone. Let's see what the officials are calling. McDonald's going off for cross-checking.
This is an easy and obvious call to make. I mean, the official's right there, James. What are you doing? You're going to extend your arms away from your body. You're going to sit for 2 minutes.
And with that call, it's a 5-on-3 power play set to go.
Oh, and that is a lot of time on a 5-on-3. You have to have a sense of urgency here, though, because if you pop one by, you still have the man advantage.
Puck slid down the ice. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck now. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Morrissey.
He's had a lot of offensive zone possession time, and you got to figure he knows he's 1 goal away from his next milestone.
Winnipeg's on the attack. Puck grabbed by Hayton. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Winnipeg's got the puck inside the offensive zone. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Nelson's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. That's one way to take possession with both centers tied up there in that scrum. Oh, what a save on the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Takes a shot. Shuts him down. The Jets will play it from the defensive zone. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Quick pass to Roberts. He's got a little jump. All alone. What a...
There we go, Brock Nelson.
Oh, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's
I think the player came out of the box just before he scored. So not a shorty. Like literally a half a second.
Toronto's finally opened the scoring here in the first. Now let's see how both teams respond, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and I think this is a product of just playing the game differently and having a different mindset. They started the game, they were hesitant, almost as if you're playing just to keep it close and not to lose. You got to play to win the game, and they've really opened it up in the latter half of this period.
The Jets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Angles it over to right. The Jets played along the boards. Stopped by the goaltender. Off the left wing and into center. Tries to feed it over to Provorov. Taken along the wall by Slager. Dumps it in. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Here's a chance. Thompson's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Past the midway mark of the frame. Toronto's up 1-0. The frozen biscuits dropped and we are back underway here. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Here's a shot. Oh, and he skips into the line of fire and blocks that. Grabbed along the boards by Hyman. Score!
Valimaki with a clapper.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. Man, I would love to freeze frame that shot, James. The torque on his stick to be able to get that shot off with that amount of force, incredible.
The Leafs are on cruise control here in period number 1, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've got a 2-goal lead late in this first period. It's exactly the start they wanted to. They've been pressing all game, but they can't get complacent. They've got to continue to push.
And now it's over to Hayden. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. They put the puck into the offensive end. Takes the feed. Dishes it to Hayden. Intercepts it at center. And he sends it across to Bertuzzi. Here's a pass to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Winnipeg's looking to break out. Marner's got the puck. The Leafs gain possession. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. The Jets have it now. Here's a blast. Turns him away.
Thompson's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Toronto's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Kurashev's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Thompson's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. The Jets win the defensive zone face-off. Minchikov's taking it from his own end. And they'll dump it in. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Here's a short pass to Kurashev. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Takes the pass. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Leafs will play the puck from behind the net. Sends the pass across the ice. Big hit. And batten down the hatches. Here we go.
Well, teammate is injured, and he's stepping in to defend him. He didn't like it at all. Thinks it's dirty play.
So we got Foot versus Gary Roberts. Looks like Kurashev's injured.
Well, a pretty spirited, some might say justified response after he took out his teammate.
Well, yeah, and you knew they weren't going to let anyone get pushed around on their team, and it's a tough to watch someone get injured on a play, but stepping in, having the courage to do it and stand up for your teammate, I think the entire bench likes that. The Leafs showing some physicality and some toe-to-toe. The mitts go flying there, and that fight is going to silence the crowd. They're the clear victor in that one.
Action set to resume here after what was a wild couple of minutes on the ice there. The Leafs get a hold of the draw. Nice dish from the left wing. Hyman's got it in the corner and makes the save. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Here in the late going to the frame, the Leafs are currently sitting in the driver's seat leading 2-0. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Steps in with the block. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Quick shot. Time ticking away and he comes up big. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments.
Good first period for the Leafs. Let's hope to keep this up, maintain the lead, and maybe get some more insurance goals.
Well, a fun start for the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. And the puck is dropped, fans scrambling back to their seats for period number 2. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
Winnipeg's giving up way too much opportunity off the rush here. I mean, they've got to find a way to have heavy back pressure, but you're not going to have it when you get caught 3 deep.
McDonald's moving it ahead. Toronto's got it along the wall. Feed to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. They've got numbers here. That's blocked. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone and tries to make a diagonal pass to Lindros. Sends a pass over. Lindros carries the puck in his own zone. Up along the wing. Toronto's got the puck. Scrum along the wall. Oh, he hammered him.
Oh, you knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
Tries to get it over to Tucker. The Leafs grab possession of the puck. The Jets have it behind the cage. Great read by McDonald. The Jets have it now. And he passes it up ahead to Tucker. You'll need more than that to beat him.
Koshik's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Throws it in. The Jets get a hold of the puck along the boards. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Leafs gain control of the puck. From the right side, takes the pass. Sends it in deep. Scooped up along the wall by Ladd. Toronto's regained possession of the puck. Denies him. He got all of it. And the puck's booted away. The Leafs have it in the offensive end. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Quick feed to Tucker. Pinned up along the boards. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end.
Well, you play the game differently depending on the situation, and when you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
And that's just out of reach. Toronto's grabbed a hold of the puck. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to... Well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
The Leafs looking against the half wall. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. The Jets have been handed 2 for interference.
When your opponent doesn't have the puck, you can't interfere with their forward progress too much. You can cheat a little bit, James, but that's over the top.
The Leafs will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Passes it over. Shot, and he's got that one. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Picked off by Gill. And it's kicked away. Slides it diagonally to Smith. Sent into the offensive zone. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. The Leafs play it along the boards. Moves it to Lindros. Takes it into the slot. Oh, what a save in front.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Roberts slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. Feeds it over. Here's a chance to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Hyman. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. The Leafs don't have time on their side with this power play running out. Picked up along the wall by Morrissey. And now he passes up to Hyman. Time's up for the power play. Both teams back to equal strength.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not. And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave them.
Picked up along the boards by Hyman. Made the stop on that play. And now it's grabbed by Nelson. Here he is in front. Big time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Great hand-eye contact on the play. Moves it around along the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Kessler. Takes the feed at the back end. And he rings the post.
Toronto's players on the bench are shaking their head. They can't believe that didn't go in. They thought they had extended the cushion to their lead, but unfortunately it hits the post and out.
Thompson's going to hang on for a whistle. Well, after all sorts of chances, they got another big face-off looming here.
Well, and the goaltender, I mean, he's been standing tall in the net. He's doing everything to keep the opponent at bay, but they've got the offensive zone face-off. They want to strike now while the iron is hot, and they've had the sustained pressure.
Winnipeg's got into the offensive zone. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Oh, denied on the play. Wow!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
And he moves it up to Marner. Puts it on net, and that's blocked. Taken along the wall by Myers. Taken by Ladd. Murray's lugging the puck. Steps into the offensive end. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Along the half wall with the puck. Moves inside. Lets it go. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Winnipeg's got possession at center. Puts it in deep. Grabbed along the board by Kotkaniemi. Sends the pass over. Quick pass to Pronger. Off the inside.
Oh!
Winnipeg's been working hard, and they're still in a game here. Yes,
Can't
they
put that one off the post
but
twice.
they're still in a game. They have to fight right to the end.
The Jets gain control of the puck against the wall. From behind the net, looks to break out. Here's a short pass to Smith. Loses the coverage there. Shot! And that goes off course off a body. Toronto's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Feeds the puck to Smith.
Thompson's been outstanding, James. I mean, that last sequence was so impressive. I mean, he re-energized his team now as they make their way up the ice.
That's moved up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Toronto's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. Wright won the faceoff. Puck picked up by Laine. Steps inside the line. Shot! Oh, misses the net. You know he'll want that one back, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly will, James. That puck is following him around, and you can see he saw the opening, but wasn't able to put it on net.
Winnipeg's won the draw. Turns aside that blast. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next.
Another good period for the Leafs. They kept Winnipeg off the board. Got a couple lucky breaks there with the post. Let's hope they can maintain this, keep it up, once again, and get some insurance goals.
Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. Time to find out who wants it more tonight as period number 3 is underway. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Jets coach won't be happy with their performance tonight in the effort areas and the habits. I mean, they really haven't been hard on the puck. They haven't been strong or physical. And as a result, their opponent has taken it to them because they've had the puck the entire game.
The Leafs carried along the wall. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Marner.
The Jets have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
Moves the puck. Fires it into the offensive zone. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Passes over to Hyman. Oh, look at this chance. Fantastic save. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Thompson's really had the pulse of his team this game, James. I mean, making some huge saves at the right time, and that's what you need from your goaltender, to sort of weather the storm when they have to and make the timely save when they need to. You garner momentum from it. It's uplifting, and it provides energy.
Toronto's got the lead early in the third period. They have been the far busier team offensively tonight. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the 2 centers were tied up. Winnipeg's on the attack. Good check, frees the puck up. Pass to Ladd. Trying to get it down the ice. Quick feed to Bertuzzi. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. And he takes the pass. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Moves it to Roberts. And he coughs it up with the pass. And he snags that one with the glove.
Thompson's giving his team an opportunity to stay in the game. One save after another. He has been under siege. I mean, his save percentage says it all. They have to shore up their defense and stop chasing the game.
Toronto's won the draw, and they'll go to work. And the puck skips off the glove. The Jets will play it from the defensive zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. with the stop.
Roberts dropped the mitts earlier and spent 5 minutes in the box for fighting, and he's no good there. He's got to find a way to generate opportunities and get himself back in this game.
The Leafs played along the wing. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
I have to look at the
we're getting some
personnel
roughing
to
penalties.
see who gets the advantage here, because it's coincidental, but it's who the team loses that really matters.
A little more room out there with a little 4-on-4.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
Still lots of time left here in this frame, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. From center, they get into the attacking area. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. To the low slot. That's a paddling.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Myers brings it in. Moves the puck up to Bertuzzi. The Jets have it now. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And they get the puck out, and they'll go off for a line change.
Well, this is a smart play, James. Instead of trying to carry it and transport it yourself, you get the line change. Now you got fresh legs out there to attack.
The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Moves it quickly over to Lindros. Shot! Makes a save! Gets a piece of it with the glove. Cutting to the slot. And that's blocked from someone in front.
Oh, Zach Hyman.
But a little puck luck for the play.
Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
Toronto's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
Battle along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Lindros. From the left side, moves it up ahead. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Slides the puck across to McDonald. Fires it, and he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Picked up along the wall by Tucker. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Quick pass to Burrows. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Receives the pass. Oh, what a paddle save on the play. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Big time stop there. Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. The Flyers are on the schedule next, and when those two teams meet up, it's always a fun one. We'll see you then, I'm sure. Larkin's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Pass back to the point. Gains control of the puck here at the line. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Picked up along the boards by Bertuzzi. Looks to pass it to Larkin. Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. Handles the pass. Ahead of steam now towards the front. The Jets have it behind the net. Here's a short pass to Hayden. breaks up the momentum. Moves it ahead from off the wall.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Takes a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
The Jets take possession in the defensive end. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Hyman's got the puck in his own zone. Puck skips into the bench and will get a reset.
Hyman's been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I loved about it was he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
Toronto's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. The Jets win the draw here in the neutral zone. Sends it in on the attack. Toronto's got the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. Winnipeg's got the puck in their own end. The Jets have it now. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Leafs will play the puck from behind the net. And now it's grabbed by Valimaki. Unable to reach that one. On the attack along the boards. Slides the puck ahead to McDonald. And now he tries to get it across to Burrows. To his teammate. That's gloved by Thompson. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Toronto's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period. The Leafs take possession off the faceoff. And just hitting the final minute now in regulation of this blowout. Feeds the puck up to Roberts. Cuts into the paint. Picks up the puck in his own end. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Leafs have dominated this one to this point. They lead it 3-0. And off the draw, they'll take possession. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Laine. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Steps inside. Takes that pass back at the point.
Oh! Alexander Burrows pops the bottle.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific. The goaltender's trying to play the game of percentages here. He drops into the butterfly position, making himself as big as he possibly can. But guess what? There's a few inches available up high, and the shooter converts.
Toronto's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Takes the feed up ahead. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Pass to the front.
Oh, Brock Nelson gets another one.
Continues, and these home fans, I think, have had about enough.
Yeah, they have had enough, and they paid money, and they're leaving the building. Why? Because they are frustrated with their team. Just a lack of effort today and just getting blown out of the water.
Toronto's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. Larkin's won the draw at center. Puck's scooped up by Foot. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Final horn sounds great.
Oh, he would have had the hat trick.
Well, and just like that, that's 10 career shutouts for the goalie.
And really looked like he was finding the puck. You know, he had traffic in front of him. It didn't matter. And when you're feeling it like that, you know you're making the key save.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey. And for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James. She's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.
Great shutout win for the Leafs as they outshoot Winnipeg 37-17. Out hit them 52-27. Have more time in attack. Winnipeg has the better pass percentage. Toronto won the faceoffs 21-16. Toronto was 0 for 1 on the power play. Winnipeg was 0 for 2. For the box scores for Toronto, you had Hyman with a goal and assist, Nelson 2 goals, Lindros 2 assists, Morrissey 2 assists, Valimaki a goal, Bertuzzi, Murray, Foot, and McDonald with assists, and Alexander Burrows with a goal. And Hasek was a perfect 17 for 17. And for Winnipeg, they had no scoring, and Thompson made 32 saves on 37 shots, 5 goals allowed for an .865 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto's record improves to 32-14 for 92 points. And with 1 game left to play, they've clinched first place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the last game of the season as Toronto heads home to face the Chicago Blackhawks.